the Provisional Government of Free Vietnam, GFVN, Vietnamese, Chính phủ Lam Thi Viet Nam Thi Du, was an unrecognized government in exile of a hypothetical Federal Republic of Vietnam. It was an anti-communist political organization headquartered in the American cities of Garden Grove, California and Missouri City, Texas. History. The Government of Free Vietnam was an anti-communist political organization that was established on April 30, 1995, by its founder Nguyen HoangDan. The former government in exile, called the Provisional National Government of Vietnam, leading by Hon. Prime Minister Dow Minh Quan, and has intimate contact with the government of the United States and 27 countries in the European Council. The Provisional National Government of Vietnam was formed by the people of Vietnam on 21 October 1990 in Garden Grove, California. The Provisional National Government of Vietnam has no relation with the so-called Government of Free Vietnam. Even Mr. Nguyen Hu Chan is a member of the New Vietnamese Democracy of Vietnam movement, one of the important groups to form the Provisional National Government of Vietnam. The United States government has issued official letters to the Prime Minister Dow Minh Quan, and 27 countries in the European Council has established relations with this Provisional National Government of Vietnam since 2013. The Government of Free Vietnam was dissolved in 2007 by order of the U.S. Government. Organization. Political goals. The Provisional National Government of Vietnam stated that the political goals of its organization were to: the stated goal of the Provisional National Government of Vietnam is to achieve free and democratic elections in Vietnam. The government seeks to create an atmosphere of non-violent pressure on the communist regime to allow for an election process whereby the people can choose whether or not to retain communism as the preferred system of governance. Provisional National Government of Vietnam has extolled before that achieving a fair and even-handed oil policy for the benefit of the citizens of Vietnam and other businesses of the world can be achieved without violence and undeterred by the corrupt communist government practices. Free market ideas we wish to incorporate into the culture of Vietnam that helps all processes. A fair opportunity to use Vietnam's national maritime oil resource and free waterways. A prevention of possible clashes of Vietnam's neighboring countries due to illegal controls and restrictions. The aggravated communist criminals must be brought to justice, and that they must be ordered to pay for the consequences of their crimes. For the world to know and set examples for those tyrannical regimes against humanity. Prohibit all forms of provocation, and establish the Federal Republic of Vietnam. Economy. The GFVN had an approximate budget of $1 million a year, donated by Vietnamese expatriates around the world. Base in Cambodia. KC-702 was a military base that was operated by the Provisional Government of Free Vietnam, probably located in Cambodia, near the Vietnamese border. It is believed that this was once used to help plan the failed Vietnamese embassy bombing in Laos. The current status of the camp is not known. However, in 1999 several members of the group were captured in Cambodia with weapons, deported to Vietnam and charged. See also Chun Yat-sen, leader of the Cambodian Freedom Fighters, CFF, that was arrested in the United States for his plot to overthrow the Cambodian government under the leadership of Prime Minister Hun Sen. Khmer's Kampuchea Krom Federation. List of governments in exile. Montagnard Foundation, Inc. Nationalist Party of Greater Vietnam. People's Action Party of Vietnam. Vang Pao. Vietnamese Constitutional Monarchist League. References. Further reading. Lam, Charles. November 14, 2013. The government of Free Vietnam is no republic for old men. From Garden Grove, the organization tried to bring down its former country's communist regime. Instead, it gave American diplomats a giant headache. OC Weekly. OC Weekly. LP. Retrieved January 27, 2014. External links. Archival collections. Guide to the Government of Free Vietnam Publicity and Organizational Materials. Special Collections and Archives. The UC Irvin Libraries. Irvin, California. Other. Vietnam. 37 jailed on terrorism charges. BBC News. Vietnam calls O.C. group terrorists by Los Angeles Times. Vietnam tries opposition group. BBC News. Vietnam court jails U.S. citizens. BBC News.